Sup Players, it's Chris from T-Parrot, I'm here, and today I'm here to bring you another deck profile. I think we only really upload deck profiles, but that's okay. Today I have a deck profile on my very own Spirit deck. No, this is not True Drago, this is just regular Spirits, or Shinobirds as anyone would like to call them. And I simply play this deck because I think it's super fun right now. I don't really care about playing meta because usually I play Trickstar like OJ does, and I don't really feel like there's a deck I really think is like fun to play. So therefore, I'm kind of like going and playing the things that I feel like, and this is one of them. This deck can catch your opponent off guard really easily. Like if they're not careful, they may fuck up a play, or they may even don't know how to play around this deck. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it because, yeah, for you that wants to see it. So of course we start off with 3 Amano Iwado. This is the best spirit monster in the game. It essentially locks your opponent out of, or it essentially locks the field out of using monster effects, which is really powerful. This stops things like hand traps. It stops things like the Trickstar effects. You can even win you matchups in some situations, like Trickstar. Like even if you summon this first turn against a 60 card player, they can't do anything because Snow can't get over this, and they pretty much can't do anything once you really establish this. And it's also a level 4, which is really important. Next card is the next best spirit in the deck, Negatama. So Negatama is also amazing. What it allows you to do is essentially it's a free Seraphonite on summon of another spirit monster, and then when it sends a grave, you can draw a card, but you must control a spirit's use this effect. So you can pitch it for the ritual summoning of your Shinobirds to draw more cards, and it also makes rank 4 play, which is really powerful. And then I played 2 Artama. Artama is very simple as well. It essentially was the these two were like the duo, but if you don't know what Artama does, essentially when it's normal or flip picks up, you can add a spirit. So you would go normal Negatama, normal Negatama, normal this, and then get a surge, and then you would go both bounce back to the end phase, or you can even like make a rank 4 or something. So that was like really powerful. But the only reason I only play 2 is because there aren't really that many great spirit monsters that you want to be searching that aren't already searchable enough. Like, this is okay, but like it's not really that fantastic. Like, so that's why I only play the 2. But it's sometimes really good when you have it. And then for the last non-ritual spirit I play is Hino Kakasuchi. This is mainly because alright, for those of you who don't know what it does, essentially it says whenever it deals damage to your opponent, they basically have to discard their entire hand during their next draw phase before they draw. So this is a really powerful effect, but it's really hard to get off. Like, tributing 2 of these to summon 1 is not like, it's not great. But the main reason you really play him is because he's a level 8 surgical spirit trade-in target. So that's why you mainly play him. It's just like, because you can tribute it for your ritual summons, and you can discard it with trade, which is really nice. So that's why I played. And also you can do like the player if it comes up. Right, so for rituals I play 2 of the Shinobaron and 2 of the Shinobaroness. These 2 are really like similar, but the difference is that this one bounces monsters and specials from hand, and this one spins back row into the deck and special summons from deck. So she's actually low-key the best one because she can summon out a Amano Iwado straight from the deck and make it so that it not goes to, or make it so that it won't be returned to the hand during the end phase. So that's why you can lock your opponent down, and then when they leave the field, they essentially leave 2 tokens. So like these, like they're really good, but you don't want to be playing them at 3 because, or else you're drawing too many ritual monsters. Alright, and then for that was also spirits, by the way. And then I played 3 Manju. Shouldn't really be explained. It's a ritual deck, and it's just an overall really good card. And then I played main deck 2 Gamma Seal, 1 Dogoron, and 1 Gardala. So this is essentially like Kaiju. I essentially main deck kaijus because you can bounce them back with your ritual monster, and as well, all these are level 8, so that means they're trade-in targets, and this deck can break boards super easily that aren't like like they aren't like super established with like multiple negations. Like for example, I did this like to one of the players who played Spiral today. He basically got a full board with Trigate, Firewall, all that good stuff. But like, he only really had one negation in Trigate, so I just kaiju and then I could play and win. So essentially, like that won me the game. And then I played 3 Ash because you need to play it. No really explanation there, and only 2 Ogre. I think Ogre sucks. Or like I don't really think like it really sucks right now. Like I just don't like playing it at 3. I really love playing it at 2 because I feel it's way better. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, that's just me. And then for spells, I play 3 Shinobird Calling. This is your ritual spell. It can also banish from grave, which means you can discard cards and just banish from grave to use your ritual water, which is nice. When the new debut rituals come out, I will definitely be playing those. And then 3 pre-prep, shouldn't really be explained. Just fetch your ritual cards. 3 trade-in. You have a lot of searchable level 8s in the deck, and it's just like a way to get to your combo pieces. And then I played 2 Twin Twisters because I feel it's better than this deck because it you can discard cards and it blows back more back rows, so you can OTK better because you can't use evenly matched since you need a battle phase. Then for last cards, I play 1 Slumber and Raigeki, and that's it for all the spells. And then for traps, I just play 3 Torrential. Originally, I played 2 Mind Controls and a Shinobird Salvation, but Shinobird Salvation wasn't really that great, and I wasn't really like sure because of playing like multiple traps because I'm always finding second with this deck whenever I can. And overall, Torrential is just like better. It's great whenever you draw it, and it's also great in this deck because your spirit bounces back to your hand. Right, so that's it for the main deck. I played 41 cards, so that was pretty cool. I don't really know what's cut, but 41 seems to be the right number, for me at least. And then for the extra deck, I played links, so 1 Top Logic, 1 Triple Burst. I mainly like all these links because originally I main deck Mind Control, but now I side deck it. So it's just like to take your opponent's monsters and link away with them. So I played these 2. Then played 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Proxy Dragon, and then played 1 Clara and Rashka. I think I'm gonna be cutting this. This is like really bad. And then another cool play with the Mind Control guy. These 2 Renegades, they essentially offer negations on your opponent's turn, which is really strong since this deck isn't that great on playing your opponent's turn. So yeah. And then the rest is just like rank 4. So we have Castell, Guska, Malevolence. Okay, so this is actually interesting because I mainly use this to OTK with. I don't really use it for anything else. It's only like it's really good because when you give the kaiju or when you give your opponent the kaiju with the slumber, you can just banish it and attack and finish them off. So it's mainly like just a removal card, or like same goes for Garga's Samurai. It's also just an OTK card. And then Dweller if you're going first against the matchups. Same goes for Crying Gorgon, and then of course the Lightning package. So like that is pretty standard, I think. Not really too much to explain there. And then I would quickly want to show off my side deck because this deck is terrible when you have like multiple, let's say, yeah, when you have like multiple things, when you only blind second, then if your opponent makes you go first, you gotta have to play really awkwardly. So therefore, I'm quickly gonna show my side deck and just yeah, like what you can do to mitigate it. So like for going first, I have a Solemn Brigade. Honestly, like, these are really good, but I had never started them in like when I played in the tournament today. Only this because I thought I was going first, but the guy let me go second. So that was a mismatch. And then one of my favorite cards of all time, and a card that I think is still underrated to this day, is DD Crow. I played DD Crow instead of Lancia and Chaos Hunter because I think that this card works against a lot more matchups than the other ones have, because at our locals there's a lot of different decks and you want to be prepared for as much as possible. So I really like 3 DD Crow. I'll definitely play it again. And then 2 Denko. Like another deck that's like really popular local at the moment is Paleozoic. So you want to have a Denko to stop those pesky trap cards. Then 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I usually side this out for Twin Twisters if I think this is better in some certain matchups than Twin Twisters. For example, this can be better against single card, like cards that don't really have much back row. So yeah, it's okay. And then 2 Mind Control, because I like side deck them. The reason why I side deck them instead is because I thought that they were solely based on going second, and I wanted to have multiple options in my deck, so I wouldn't really have like a that hard time when I went first. And then for last card, we of course have 2 Evenly, because it's like one of the best side deck cards ever. Alright, so that's it for my deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And Team Paradigm, signing out.